Oh yes, we've got build-offs as well, which is another type of PvP. I'm just reading. Biblica says, because the community is nice and the devs work and listen to the players. It's true, we do really try to work close to next to our community, just to make sure that we're heading in a direction that all of you are enjoying. And also, just genuinely, it's a joy to get to interact with all of you. So it is really, really fun. I enjoy sort of getting to stream and chat to everybody, and I know everybody else in the office feels the same. Quite often we'll learn people by name. So people will be like, oh hey, have you heard Shrathina's doing this? And a lot of people in the office will be like, oh yeah, I know Shrathina, yeah, how's he doing? So we're a fun community to be a part of as well. I think that might have been too close. There we go, now I'm getting some of these in. Yeah, so we've got a lot more to offer, I think. And we're just constantly growing, and part of being part of the early alpha is you get to see that growth. You get more or less a new game coming out every few months, and yeah, you can shape and chat with us and decide exactly what's going to go into it. So if that is something that appeals to you, come on in, come join in. We've got plenty of people in chat who'd be happy to go around with you, and you know, I don't know, if you want to go on a quest sometime, it's all right. You can also hang out with Boomkin, who's our regular streamer. He's more than happy to have people come along and chill out, so it's a lot of fun. Let's see, Pablo says, I got my key when it was Alpha 4, when you and the other girls streamed. Ah, yes, you're talking about Trish, yeah. Yeah, she ended up moving on to another company, but she is still very loved, and we occasionally hear from her. She's doing quite well. Since then, we've now got Boomkin, who's our regular streamer, and we stream nearly every day. Wednesdays not at the moment, but yeah, most weekdays. Krafak asks, hello, when does Beta 9 start? We're still in Alpha. The next Alpha stage we don't have a confirmed date on yet, but we are working on it. So if you want any updates of exactly when things are going to come out, follow us on our social media. That is where we will announce everything the second it's like hot off the press. So yeah, when it's ready, it will be announced there. So keep an eye out. We also tend to tease everything before it starts to go out. So it's the best place to get that first snippets of what's going to happen next. It's also a good place to discuss with other players and just chat and hang out. Wait, why aren't you at the angle I like? Yes, there we go. Boom, the guy that needs a razor. He does have a glorious beard, which we are very keen on trying to put glitter in it. We've been trying for ages to convince him to glitter beard. And he had said that in the 2 weeks that he was off, if he got 100 new subscribers, that he would do it. So I haven't counted up the total number of subscribers, but if we could get more and try and boost that, we may get some glitter beard action. Yeah, it'll look so fabulous. It would be so brilliant. Harley Bell, good to hear Trish is doing well. She really helped me when I got invited back in Alpha 4. I still think about her and how much she helped me. Yeah, she was so brilliant. Really, really brilliant. Yeah, she's living very well. I know that she still thinks fondly of us as well. So yeah. Oh, now I miss her. I'm gonna message her after this and be like, hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Yeah, so that's some of the interior done. I'm looking forward to some daylight, and then I can see these a bit better. So this building here, I created using a blueprint, and I'm planning on having this is kind of going to be the crafting station for any, you know, travelers who are coming to work their way up the mountain. Shrathina says followers. Thank you, Shrathina, for correcting me. Oh, where was I? Yes, so with this, it will be for any travelers who are going to work their way up a mountain. And it will be a place that they can sort of do some crafting. I'm thinking about adding some beds if I've got the resources for it. If not, I may do a quick sneak peek of that maybe in tomorrow's stream, which I will also be helping out on. I'm considering just kind of making these into slight areas and zones. I like to sort of zone off things. I know particularly in Asian architecture, it's very minimal. You sit and live on the floor, so there's not a lot of sort of chairs and tables and things like that. But you know, this is my island, it's my law. So I'm going to try and section things off slightly. I might make this area back here some kind of sort of sleeping area. Then here will be a crafting area. And I've got some of these of a different colour. Again, going with my reds and greens theme, inspired by Korean hanok. So if I go this way, and also that would be royal hanok, since if you were not wealthy in ancient Korea, you couldn't afford paint, so it would usually be more wood colours and whites. So this one is going to be relatively wealthy. I think that looks half decent. I'm looking forward to having some daylight. Shruthina says, yeah, Trish was pretty cool when she was around. Yeah, she's always been really cool. Also, Shruthina, in my defense for saying subscribers other than followers, I'm not the regular streamer, okay? I'm the social media person, and I deal with, well, you know, followers as well as subscribers as well as likes. So do not blame me. Have mercy. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Once I get some daylight in here, it'll be good to see. Then we've also got, oh yeah, I was going to add some wooden steps to here. I think I've got some more. Where are you, my steps? Here we go, wood steps. I'll pop you in there. Shruthina, you should know terms as a social media person, Kappa face. Well, I do know the terms, I just don't always say them in the correct order. That's all. I know most terms, if not all. And then several Bob Ross Kappas. Thank you. Gotta love that fro. Okay, that looks pretty decent. So I was thinking of adding maybe some flags on the way up, so I've actually prepared some of the resources for that. Let's see. Have I got them in my backpack? No, let me pick them up. So if I'm correct, I will need weight, some wood rods, and then some fabric. Let's take a look, see. Yay, there we go. Yeah, looks decent. Part of the red and green theme. I'll try and make as many as I can, just because you can never have too many. I'm going to do them in pairs because I'm thinking having them sort of side by side, working their way up the mountain. So try and keep it even numbers. 10. Okay, that's as many as I can make. Okay, while that is going, I've also got a few more. Let's see. Here we go. So I've got a couple more of these really nice blueprints. So these ones, which I can't speak German, so I can't pronounce these, and I spoke to a German speaker who could. Apparently I sound adorable when I say it. So I'll try. Kirschbaum okami. I think okami, that sounds like a Japanese word at the end. But yeah, these are some really beautiful trees, cherry blossom trees to be exact. So if I look in here, so these are by Roltiao. I've just gone and bought these off of the blueprint supplier, trader. It's alright, don't blame me, I'm sick. Okay, let me have my drink. Off the blueprint trader in the city of First Light. So what I can do is now I can just buy in the blocks if I've got the coin for it, which is what I've got. So I can see how that looks blueprinted out. Pablo says, we don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. Agreed. I like your attitude. You're my type of person. I am very much agreed in that. It's just a happy mistake. Oh good, I've got some of these. They're ready to go. So I'm thinking maybe adding some more trees, but I've got actually a few blueprints. I was considering just kind of, you know, populating this area a little bit more. Let's see. Yes, there was this beautiful pagoda. I'm not sure if I'll use all of these. That is one of the ones I've already got up. Ah, yes, that's number 2. That's another tree. Another tree. Ah, yes, this was a dragon that I saw, which I thought looked quite attractive. I don't have a lot of space, so I'm just going to put this one away. And I shall place this dragon. Voila! Dragon. So I'm thinking pretty cool dragon statue just hanging around. That could also be nice. Or maybe I'll do like a path. And maybe have another building back here. Not entirely sure. I mean, the area is supposed to be slightly abandoned. I'll get rid of maybe this landing area and change that bit. I could maybe add some trees or a path or just the landing point of my airship. Not sure what to do. What to do. I'll put you away again. I think by now my bits should be ready. Almost got all of them. I think that will be enough. Yeah, 6 should be enough. Gonna go up and place a few of these down. And I've seen these again in sort of pictures where you're going up a mountain. They'll have certain flag points along the way to mark the route out. So I'm thinking maybe a flag here, flag there. That kind of gets in the way. What direction should the wind be blowing? I want these all maybe in the same direction. So maybe if I put it like that. Yeah, that looks quite good. Yeah, then it looks like the wind is blowing in one direction. I was going to say in that direction, but that doesn't quite make sense if I'm just moving my head. Yeah, that looks good. So what I'll do is I'll try and place a few of these en route and make them sort of all facing the same direction. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I should have just one up here. Does that work? I don't know, maybe it should be more on the path. Yay, the sun is rising. Yeah, the sun. Thank you, sun. Okay. Maybe one more here. You'll end up sort of walking into them as you walk around, but that's okay. Maybe up on the corner. But then again, I don't want the view of the arches to be ruined either. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks good actually. I'm happy with that. Very pleased. Most pleased. Most enjoyable. Who says, I love summers in Serbia. Kappa face. Are the summers not very warm? Should come to England. Our summers are equally not warm. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to do zoom out. Let's take a look at what we've done so far. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I'm pleased with that. This is probably the best build I've done so far, and it's mostly because I'm using the blueprints that other people have been making. But this mountain was mostly me. Only that path, which I decorated and make look a bit different, was made by Boomkin. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Little proud moment. Yeah. Biggest build I've done as well. It's so pretty. So pretty. Really pleased with that. Okay, let me go down. Back down we go. Back. So how's the interior looking? Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Very nice. I've got some more flags. I'm just going to pop those up my mountain a bit more. I'll do 1 or 2 around here. Again, I want them all in the same direction, so it looks like the wind's flowing in the right direction. I'll just pop them different points along the path to help mark it. Pauli says it's 36 degrees. I'm sweating too much. Oh, whoops! I got the wrong temperature. So it's really, really hot that you have. Oh man, that's really, really tough. But do you have air conditioning, or I don't know? Can you live inside a fridge? Something like that? That's unpleasantly hot. For me, just a nice balmy 25 degrees Celsius, I think that's my favourite. From anybody in the States, 25 degrees Celsius is a little bit warmer than room temperature. So you can kind of go outside without a jacket on and you'll feel fine. I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit. I can't calculate that. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. Maybe there's too many flags now. Nah, can never have too many flags. Flag everything. So I was going to, I think I'll need to empty these, won't I, so that I can move. I'll take what I can, and then I'm going to put them in the chest I've got in here. And then I'll move the chests out the way. Let's go. In you go, in you go, in you go. Shrathina says it's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Ah, yes. See, whenever I hear the Fahrenheit temperature and people are like, oh, it's like 90 degrees, I'm like, what? What do you mean it's 90 degrees? Because I'm thinking in Celsius. So I'm thinking that's the point that water is very close to boiling. I'm like, how are you alive? You should be not outside right now. Babaluka says, I do have one, but not where I am. Oh, hang in there. You can do it. You survive. Eat ice cream. Now is the time to have ice cream. I think I'll put some of these back as well. Ooh. I need to move these chests and then I'm going to destroy this. Ooh. Crash landing. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. And take all. Almost emptied it. Almost. Then I'll put some more. Do I have enough space? That should be enough for me to at least empty it and then organize everything. Almost done. Okay, now my chest is full. I don't have ice cream, I just have water and milk. Milk! I think milk will help cool you down. Milk's pretty good. Take all. Okay. Or, if you're going to be really industrious, you can turn that milk into ice cream. I don't know how. I imagine you need an ice cream maker for that, which you may not have, but I'm just trying to help in the best way I can with suggestions. Right, let's put some of this stuff away again. Good. And then I'm just gonna... I know I had an order to how I was doing all of this, but never mind. This is leftover dirt if I wanted to make more mountains. Maybe I'll make a mini mountain at some point. Nah, that'll take too much time. I'll do that another time. Oh wait, I can just press that button. There we go. Away we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Take all my red blocks. All of them, I say. And then I'm going to replace that with something pretty. Ooh. And take all, and then I can pick that up. Whoop. Okay, place you there. So I'm planning on publishing this island so it'll get saved for the next testing phase as well. May even add a bit to it even after I'm done streaming, because I have really enjoyed this build. Oh, that's something I want to do. I'm going to add a race and a leaderboard to the mountain, because I think that'll look cool. And I've got a few more gates, and I've got a dragon. Sweet, that's the last of the chests. And I'll go and place you somewhere around here. Hey, Mesretire! Is it? Yeah, I said that correctly, kind of. Yes, it's difficult reading people's names. Hello, welcome to the stream. Mez says, haha, this emote, yeah. Let's put some of these away. I'll be back for you later. And then that's the start, so I'm just gonna put that at the bottom of my mountain. Not quite. I might actually put it somewhere slightly hidden. Let's pop it there. Yeah, that seems like a decent enough start, because then it's not clearly visible from the bottom. Okay, Meseratar says, no, it's not right. I was, yeah, you can't blame me. Okay, yeah, I got it wrong. I'll admit it. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I just can't read your name and know how it's pronounced. They do say, though, that if people mispronounce a word, you should be quite respectful of them because it means that they learnt it from reading books and not from spoken word. So there's a good chance that they're a book reader. There we go. I think that's decent. And then anybody can race their way to the top. Sweet. Messerata. Messerata. Okay, how's that? Was that correct? Close enough. Let's pick that up. Take my mailbox. Now the mailbox doesn't quite fit with the law. I might hold on to these as well because these come in handy. I can use them on a different island. Yes, I got it right, Messerata. Yes, I'm so glad I got it. Thank you. I feel like there should be some robot that reads out your name for you, so when I need to pronounce it on stream, I can just listen to it and there'll be some robot being like, Messerata. Public Lucas says, then everyone mispronounced Serbian. Am I mispronouncing it? Is there another way to pronounce it? Oh, we got Andre 200055 has followed. Hello, Andre. Thank you. You're awesome for following. Thanks so much. I'm hoping that these follows are all going to add up so that we can glitterbeard our regular streamer. So if you got any friends who you think might be interested in seeing a glitterbeard or playing SkySaga, please let them know. The more followers, the more likely I can convince him. I'll get these stuck, so I will just put you away. I think I'm gonna need you, so I'm just gonna put you in there for now. Now let's get destructive. Boom, out my way. Now that was the first structure. Oh, whoops, I've taken all these steps as well. Whoopsie, never mind. I've got enough steps, so I'll be okay. Maybe I'll turn this into a pond. What was I saying? Yeah, this was the first structure when I arrived on this island, so it's quite a moment to sort of see it go. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing yous. So if I'm going to make this into a pond, I'm going to lead from here. And then that leads in perfectly fine. Sweet. I'm going to use some blue sand. I know I've got some in here, but now my order is all mixed up. There you are. Sweet. Let's... Oh, whoops. Am I going to start leaving blue sand everywhere? Because I am wearing my block runner boots. If I have those on, I'm just going to leave a trail of blocks behind me. Yes, because we have our own alphabet called Abeceda, but we have to learn both. Ah, interesting. I did not know that. I have a few friends from Serbia, but I don't speak the language, so I don't know too much about it. But as I was saying earlier, I spent time living in South Korea, so I actually speak pretty decent Korean. So if anybody wants to say hello, obviously, you know, we need to keep this English so everybody understands, but you know, you'll get a little happy Steph if you say something small in Korean, just like hello or something. So yes, I'm very interested in other languages though, and having other alphabets. That's very intriguing. Let's fill up this place. Actually, maybe I'll put on my block runner boots and then I'll just run through these. I always have the problem that I just sort of equip my blocks and then just start walking around thinking everything's normal, and then I turn behind me and I've just left a stream of blocks. And I'm like, darn it, I didn't want you there. Babika says, Serbian is the easiest version of Russian. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. So I know there's a lot of Russian speakers in the world. It's another sort of major language. So it's interesting sort of knowing all the variations. Actually, what is the most delicious thing to eat in Serbia? I am very interested in food, of course. Be very keen on that. And I challenge you to get in game and build it. Build me the most delicious food in all of Serbia in game so I can see what it looks like. It's a cultural exchange. Okay. And right. There we go. So if I take these boots off. I cannot pronounce that number of consonants next to each other. Pleskavika? Search it. Oh, or Sama. Oh, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to searching that later. That does sound really interesting. Yeah, so now I've got some water. I hope people won't notice that it's a bit strange that I've got it sort of flowing out the mountain here and then it's you know, flowing upwards. I might just fill in this area then so it's a bit more level. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Otherwise it looks like the water's flowing in a weird direction, which is not quite right, even though the ground level's different. So, okay, it can just be deeper water around here. There we go. Not half bad. So it's getting dark again, so I'll just pop these on. Yeah, so pretty. I'm so pleased. So going back to blueprints to help fill up this space, I also had quite a nice blueprint of a Zen garden, which was made by Anne-Marie, or Marie Raccoon, as we call her in game. Let's see. Shinto gate. Asian house, dragon, bamboo tree, stairway to heaven. There we go. So this one had quite a few pieces to it that I couldn't build because I don't have the resources. But I may just place it back here somewhere, like at the back of the temple. Well, no, that one's not the temple. Back of building. Let's try there. So it's a yin-yang garden. You can see it's got the yin-yang in the center and two trees of opposite colors. So I don't have all of the pieces to create all of the orbs like it's been originally designed and how that looked really, really beautiful. But what you can do is, even if it's not a complete version of it, you can do what I've done, which is buy in all of these rocks, and then you can still press the complete button. Now these are the things that I can't buy, I have to earn, but I don't necessarily have the items. So yes, there's an awful lot to it, as you can see, so there'll be a lot missing. So I'm considering having one of these in the back. But I also want the dragon. Oof, I don't know what to choose. I don't know what. Okay, you know what? I'll put a dragon here. And then I think I'll add some trees. And I'll put this maybe directly behind. Because this seems to be the entrance. So maybe I'll even have it like an island slightly floating off. That would be interesting. So if I place it... Can I place it just there? No? Does it need to have ground? Maybe. Wait, let me go up a bit. So I can place that there. I think that looks pretty decent. Let me just zoom my way out. How would that look? Yeah, I think that would look quite cool at the end. Okay, let's build it then. Let's build. So this is Yin Yang / Zen Garden by Marie Raccoon. So I've got the option here. My blueprint is only partially built. Completing now will place the blueprint down as is. Are you sure you want to complete it now? Yes. I'll give you 5 stars. So because I was able to fill in all the blocks, I now have all the blocks added in my lovely yin yang. But I'm missing all of the other decor items that they've added. So that will be up to me to add in later. Or I can even edit the way that this build looks. And that's the beauty of blueprints. And it's really helping things shape up. And that looks really awesome on my mini-map, actually. You can just see it there. Just going off the edge. Looking pretty. Very, very pleased with that. Then I think I'll add a few more trees. I'm going to add that dragon because I like that dragon. Let me see where we're here. So I really liked these styles. More Shinto gates, bamboo trees. I need some poles for that one. I don't have. It wasn't Amazing Dragon. It was Dragon 1. There it is. I see what you're thinking. You couldn't place it back further because it was the edge of the world if you didn't notice. Yes, I kind of made this quite large, haven't I? That was the edge of the world. Yeah, I was guessing that was the point. But still looks good. Let's see. I think I'll have the dragon. He's just going to be hanging out by the water's edge. So place him about there. Yeah, there seems good. And then maybe I'll have this sort of land maybe at the feet of the dragon, which in that case I might make a bit more space. Just pick you up and put you here. Yeah, I might make that sort of the landing point. So then your airship will land just at the base of that dragon.